You know what's weird? It's easy to find PS3 sprites of these characters, but it's not easy to find sprites of the original characters. It's so weird. Like, I can find facial sprites for all the PlayStation 3 version of every single character, but not their original sprites. Isn't that weird? Like, Higurashi I can find them, I just can't find these characters. Also, that is not normal. That right there. Maria is not normal. Yeah, just turn on the TV. Watch some, what is this, the 80s? What cartoons were playing in the 80s? Looney Tunes? The Looney Tunes were at least the 60s. No, Looney Tunes? Okay. I think the majority of Looney Tunes started in the 70s. It's hard for me to remember. Good morning! How are you all doing today? Did I miss something? You know, the fact that she was never there to begin with makes me think that it could be her, but then I remember that Kumasawa couldn't possibly move 6 bodies. That's if I believe Beatrice. Beatrice is giving me impossible scenarios, like, she says that everything she says in Red is true, right? Well, how the hell do I know if that's the case? No, we can't. Welcome to hell. This is what I dealt with in the last chapter. No, but like, in all seriousness, the fact that she was never present the entire morning is very suspicious. I mean, most likely it's Beatrice. Like, I'm trying to think in terms of humans, and the human Beatrice would also make an interesting detail. I don't know, I'm trying to argue on Battler's behalf, and I do see how some of this can be considered human crimes. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do when they get to, Jessica and Kanon. I'm sorry, just Jessica now. Oh, Kanon's gonna be blamed for this. Because he's gonna be missing and they're all gonna think it's Kanon for the rest of the chapter. It's so dumb. Which would give her more of a reason to kill her sibling. Like, the fucked up thing is that if the other siblings die, if there's one sibling left, that sibling is automatically considered, like, prime suspect 1. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. Yeah. Didn't we just talk about this? The question is, does he even care? And the answer is no. That's the fucked up thing, is Kenzo doesn't give a shit. Maria could die, and Kenzo would give no shits. Then again, actually, it would actually surprise me if Maria died early. I guess that's something that 07 could do to throw me off, but I wouldn't think Beatrice would kill her biggest follower on the first night. No, rather, Beatrice is better off killing the people who are level-headed, like the adults, and leaving the rest to be in confusion for the rest of the chapter. Which is what happened here. She killed all the adults, save for the youngest of the siblings. The youngest of the siblings isn't exactly, you know... she's very inexperienced. Compare her to our older sister Eva. Eva's cold and calculated. Rosa's like very timid and shy. Oh, for fuck's sakes. You killed 8 people already. Come on. Like, give me a little bit of a break. Wait, does that mean Rosa has been marked for death? Or is Beatrice literally riding on her shoulder? Oh my gosh! Holy shit! I didn't know she was about to laugh. Dude, that laugh legitimately startled me. Like, I jumped. I feel like the deaths are coming a little bit faster than last chapter. And, to be fair, maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing. And when I say it's a good thing, keep in mind that we're about halfway through the chapter. We're pretty far in. So, for it to start wrapping up, that does mean we're reaching our climax fairly soon. But at the same time, it is kind of being rushed. I don't know. Like, the first chapter was drawn out, and let me tell you, it was really drawn out. This chapter, on the other hand, I feel like things came more quickly than before. Is black tea the only tea you have? Like, I think I've mentioned this before, I'm not a tea person, but green tea doesn't taste good to me. I've never tried black tea. Yeah, not jam. No, please, don't do that. No. Oh. No, 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 no. Yeah, but who the fuck is the culprit? I mean, I know. We all know who the fucking culprit is. Yeah, but that means that the culprit's still on the island. It's a double-edged sword. Yes, the culprit can't escape, so you know he's still here, but that means that a murderer is on the loose. Okay. That is true. That is definitely true. Until we find Beatrice, she could be dead for all they know. Hell, the way she was speaking about how she's giving everything up to chance in the roulette, yeah, Beatrice could actually be marked as a sacrifice. You know what I mean? Hell, Butler himself could be marked as a sacrifice for all I know. As long as the roulette does that, it means that there's still a chance. Now, granted, I don't think 07 would kill off the 2 main characters of this story. Like, okay, Right now, the main characters in the spotlight are, you know, Shannon, George, Jessica, and Cannon. You know, it's kind of their story now. Similar to how, you know, Watanagashi was Mion's story, Totodoroshi was Satoko's story, so on and so forth. He likes to shift the position of whose chapter it is for a character to be fleshed out to different people. And this time it's Shannon, Cannon, George, and Jessica. But, that being said, I still don't think that 07 would kill off Butler and Beatrice, definitely Beatrice, in human form yet. Now, maybe during the 6th chapter, to throw us for a loop? During the 2nd core arcs, as I've been told, they are not answer arcs, they are core arcs. I've actually been told that the manga is the answer arcs, which, oh boy, I cannot wait to see that Halloween party during the manga. Now, I know that you guys think that this sort of thing makes me queasy, and I definitely made it seem like that, but honestly, the only thing that made me sick during that entire thing was the sound effects in the background. Remember when I said, oh, that sound effect, that sound? That was the only thing that actually got my stomach turning. Really, the rest? Yeah, it's pretty fucked up and horrific, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. No, until I read the manga and I see creepy shit, I'm not really going to get messed up. Oh yeah, speaking of Jessica. Yeah, it's definitely not good. I mean that they're dead. No, just 13. And then the other 5, because why the fuck not? Now, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I just thought of something. What if... Now, I'm spitballing here. I'm spitballing here, okay? What if the gold is not on the island? We've been given letters and an epitaph, written words probably by the witch, to throw up some confusion. If her revival is completely determined on whether or not people find gold on this island, when 18 people are on this island, it makes it to where finding the gold is actually a very high possibility if they actually search for the fucking gold. So, I would like to suggest that there is not gold on the island, and that this whole thing about finding the gold is a load of shit. But you could argue against me and say that the witch has given proof that there is gold on the island, with the gold bars that she left at the murder scene. But to that, I can also counteract that and say, that doesn't prove that there's an entire stash of gold on the island. That only proves that she had gold. Think about it. If she brought 3 golden ingots and said, here, find the rest of the gold, it's kind of impossible to find the rest of the gold. Now, it's totally possible that there is gold on the island. But at the same time, it's totally possible that there's not gold on the island. I'm using the same logic as the hidden room, where they can prove and not also prove that there isn't. Or they can't prove that there is or is not a hidden room. It's the same with the gold. Yeah, there's only one bar to... Oh. Which means the 3 bars support the theory that there is gold. I don't know. If I was a witch, if I was in Beatrice's place, and I knew where the gold was hidden, I would make sure to hide it off the island. In the fucking sea, for crying out loud. To where no one on this island would be able to find it. And then I just have people dissolve into chaos, whether they're trying to find the gold or trying to find out who the culprit is. So, basically, we're proving that the gold exists. But, okay, if you believe in the witch theory about magic, she created that gold out of magic, which means the whole idea that there's gold on the island is total bullshit. Because if she can just create gold at any point in time, that also means that she could say, yes, there's a pile of gold here on the fucking island, when there's in fact not. Produce gold out of thin air in order to make people believe that there's gold on the island. But if you don't believe in Beatrice, then that means the opposite. It means that there is gold, but there's also not gold. You can't prove that there's gold with just 3 random bars of gold. That means that the killer already knows what the gold is. And if the killer knows what the gold is, why would he want the others to find the gold? If, indeed, he has a motive to get rich off the gold, finding gold and leaving it at a crime scene makes absolutely no sense. Which means that the gold left at the crime scene is either fake, or it was brought by the culprit, who is not one of the family members. I'm just trying to think that there's a possibility that the whole thing about gold on the island is like total bullshit. But then why would you leave the rest? Okay, I know that the Ushiromiya family is rich, but you just left 60 million yen at the fucking crime scene. Do you know how fucking much 60 million yen is? That is a fuckload of money. A fuckload. That is the legitimate term for that amount of money. A fuckload. Alright? That is the equivalent of killing a bunch of people, slaughtering them, and leaving 7,500 grand at the crime scene. And saying, here, find the family fortune. Like, what? No, you left 7,500 grand. Only in this case, I believe 60 million yen is way fucking more. Please, someone slap her. Someone slap her. Rosa? Where's Rosa? Go back to watching Looney Tunes. Okay, if we believe in Beatrice, then yes, she doesn't want the gold. Although she's entitled to the gold, her true motive is killing people so that she can be resurrected. Oh, fuck off! Thank you! That's not what we asked. We asked, what is she planning? Okay. I thought someone did something. Thank you. Please. Thank you. Yes. She's kind of laughing that, that her aunts and uncles got slaughtered. I think she's fucked up in the head. Probably from all the hitting. I think Rosa should stop. That being said, it doesn't mean it's any less satisfying when her laugh is, like, shut up. When her laugh is stopped in her tracks. Oh! We're bringing this back into the fucking visual novel again. How many characters are gonna hold that gun? Slightly distracted. 3 of his children and their spouses was slaughtered in his chapel, and he was slightly distracted. What the fuck is wrong with this family? We got Maria, who's laughing at her uncles and aunts' deaths. Then we have the grandfather not giving a flying shit that his own children are dead. We're gonna end it off here. So until then, guys, I will see you guys in the next episode.